The U.S. funded Chinese lab for intelligence operation. America's technology transfer to China resulted in the COVID-19 pandemic, a former EcoHealth Alliance executive claims. U.S.-funded bioresearch on foreign soil appears to be a giant intelligence operation for assessing bio-warfare capabilities, according to a whistleblower. Collecting and tinkering with bat coronaviruses in China resulted in the accidental release of SARS-CoV-2, the infection that causes COVID-19, he believes. Dr. Andrew Huff once worked as the vice president of EcoHealth Alliance, an NGO involved in funneling U.S. taxpayer dollars to bioresearch projects around the world. One of them, which was conducted at the Wuhan Institute of Virology, was the origin of COVID-19 pandemic, and both Beijing and Washington were involved in a massive cover-up, he claimed. According to his revelations, in 2009, EcoHealth Alliance launched a program called Predict. Funded by USAID, it was aimed at collecting samples of potentially harmful diseases throughout the world, ostensibly to prepare humanity for potential outbreaks. The Wuhan lab was one of the foreign partners of the program, studying coronaviruses in bats, Huff said. According to the whistleblower, who has a background in bioweapons threat assessment for the U.S. military, the Predict program was not collecting the data that it should have, but appeared to be an intelligence operation for assessing foreign biolab capabilities. Huff was also involved in assessing a 2014 funding proposal for gain-of-function research at the WIV. The work was funded through EcoHealth Alliance by the U.S. National Institutes of Health. EcoHealth Alliance was responsible for the development of the agent SARS-CoV-2 during my employment at the organization, Huff alleged. He believes that the virus was created at the Wuhan lab with technologies it received from the U.S. and accidentally leaked into the general population. It could be reasonably argued that EcoHealth Alliance set up China to fail, he said, claiming that the Chinese institute suffered from shortage of qualified personnel and that U.S. government officials were well aware of it. The lab leak theory was popularized by then U.S. President Donald Trump. Major U.S. media organizations and tech platforms initially labeled it as disinformation and tried to suppress the theory from public discourse. The WHO investigated the origins of COVID-19 and concluded that natural evolution was the most likely explanation.